Hey guys, welcome back. I have a big 6 cents unboxing today for you guys. I think I'm going to start off with the soft plastics and then I head over to the terminal tackle afterwards. I got multiple colors for some of these baits, so I'll just show them all together and I'll break out a couple of them for you guys. But I got too much to just break them all out. So um, first up, 4 different colors and sizes. The Divine Swim Bait. This is their 3.8-inch bluegill fire. This is their 2.7-inch green pumpkin, 3.2-inch gill juice, and 3.2-inch gill dust. So I'll take a couple of these out for you guys. I'll start off with the green pumpkin one, the 2.7-inch. There we are. And there's a little slit up top. Can't really see it, but for your hooks. I'm trying to keep this thing weedless. These things will pair up great with their axle jig heads. Those make it weedless for you guys. So that is the 2.7-inch green pumpkin. And then here is their gill juice, 3.2-inch. So I'll be using these. I specifically got these to either rig weedless or just as a single swim bait throughout the winter. And then I've also got these for throw my A-rig. I'll probably throw my smaller ones up on the top 2 hooks there. I won't have the hooks on that one. I'll just have the screw lock. I can only have 3 hooks on my A-rigs down here in Rhode Island. And then I'll have the bigger ones on the bottom with the hooks on them. So that is the Divine Swim Bait. Next, soft plastic. Got 2 different colors of this. The Divine Shaky Headworm. So this is the 7-inch Blood Apple. And here is the 6.3-inch June Bug. June Bug Red, actually. There we go. There is the June Bug Red. You can see the red flakes in there. Got the little bulbous tail. Nice little bait. Obviously, I'll be pairing these up with the shaky head. I might also do a Carolina rig or drag it or something like that. Flip it. And then this one is the 7-inch Blood Apple. The reason I got this color is because Ben Milliken, one of the professional fishermen working at 6 Cents, used this color pretty much all year long in the Bassmaster Opens on a free rig, throwing it in and around brush piles, and he ended up placing 9th in the entire thing. So out of like 200 and something boats. So I just had to give it a shot to see how it works over here. All right, next up, continue with the soft plastics. I'll go with this one, the Nedworm 3.3. This is actually their mystery color. I got this for just spending a certain amount of money on their website. But this is going to work great on your typical Ned rig. There it is there. Got that little bulbous tail. Get lots of action. Ned rigs are great if you just need to slow it down during the wintertime. If you're struggling to get a bite, Ned rigs will typically get it for you. All right. Next up, for soft plastics, we have the Hogwalla 5.8-inch. I think I got the green pumpkin juice. Yep. I'll take this out. This is another bait that Ben Milliken was throwing all year long in that Bassmaster Opens. Throwing this in and around the brush piles, again on the free rig. This thing will be great as Carolina rig, dragging on bottom during the winter time. Obviously, it's got these long appendages, 2 up in the middle, and then 2 little ones on the side, and then 2 up top there. But nice little bait. Next up for soft plastics, I have the Juggle Minnow. Got 2 different colors here, green pumpkin, and then this is bluegill. And I got these. This is more of a finesse kind of bait. Throw with the hover rig. See this little tail there? Got this little ball on the end of this tail. All right, see it? Ball on the end of this tail, and then it's flat, giving a lot of action that the fish haven't really seen before. But I got this to pair up with the hover rig. I bought a couple pack of hooks the other day from Tackle Warehouse. So I did not get this with 6 cents, but just wanted to show you. This is the hooks I'll be throwing on there. So this is actually going to stick up in the middle here. So when you rig this thing, you're going to have this bait hook actually inside there. And this hook is going to be sticking out the middle up there. So you're going to have to like penetrate it right around there, about 1/4 of an inch down from the head, push it through, and then this entire weight is going to be on the inside there. So you just let this thing sink down for a couple seconds, slowly reel it back while you're slowly jiggling your rod. That tail will go crazy. Hope you get a lot of bites. And then if you wanted to see the bluegill color really quick. There we are. Oh, I actually had this one rigged up before already. Perfect. There you go. That is it on the hover rig. Rigged. So obviously you tie up to out of the back up there, and when you're just shaking this thing all the way back, this thing's gonna be going crazy. That is the bluegill color there. Next up for soft plastics, I got another swim bait. This is the Sweep 6-inch bluegill color. I'm not gonna break this out, but this thing, it says on the bottom, paired perfectly with their 7/0 or 8/0 keel weighted hook. You can rig this thing weedless. It's got a little hook slot up top near the fins. You also just rig this thing, the exposed hook on top. You just swim it in some bait balls and stuff like that. All right. Next up, we have the Flush. I got 2 different sizes, 5.2-inch watermelon red. I've always used watermelon red for my soft plastic jerk baits. This is a soft plastic jerk bait. This has always worked the best for me. And then I got their bigger version, which I came out not too long ago. The 7.5-inch. Look how big that thing is. That's crazy. And both these have the hook slots on the bottom, and then I believe they have a hook slot between the fin on top. I'll break this one out. Here's the 5.2-inch. Again, it's got that bulbous tail, a little ball on the tail there. Fast moving. Little ball, and then that flat tail, just like the juggle minnow. This thing's gonna have lots of action. It's also got those fins on the side. It's got that top fin as well. It's gonna help this thing stay stable in the water, so it's not rolling over when you rigging it weedless or anything like that. But you can rig this thing weedless, weighted, whatever you guys want. I think a lot of the pros have been using this too on a Carolina rig as well. Next up for soft plastics, and this might be the last soft plastic, is the Whale. This is the 4.5-inch version, green pumpkin juice. I wanted to get the 6-inch version. This came out the day I actually put this order in, but the 6-inch version sold out within a few hours. Typically how it works with the new 6 cents baits, they all sell out really, really fast. So you gotta be there right when they drop. But here it is there. And then this thing, again, it's got the little fins on the side and up top. But this thing is designed to have a crazy head shake in order to entice the fish to eat. Again, this thing is going to be shaking back and forth, calling in some of those bigger fish. This is the 4-inch version, 4.5-inch version. Okay, that might be it for soft plastics. I got a couple crappie baits here. Crappie fishing during wintertime, cold water, typically really, really good. I got one that I already opened up, but it's the Pluck hair jig, 1/8 ounce. I got the neon color, the black neon. Got that there. Good little bait. And then what I was really excited about for the crappie baits is the Picos underspin. Got 3 different colors. We got the black rose over here on the right, pro minnow in the middle, and black neon on the left. So I actually opened up one of these as well. I think these are going to work great for really anything, obviously, especially crappie, but I think you'll really catch some bass on this too, especially during the winter time when you kind of need those more finessey baits, but basically just a really small finesse underspin. I think the crappie are going to love these. All right, I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit because I don't want you guys to take forever to watch this, but next up I have the 6th Sense Divine A-Rig. I'm not going to break this out because it's kind of a pain, but again, I'm going to put those Divine swim baits on there. Got a couple screw locks to put on the top 2 arms for my A-Rig. I'm going to throw some of the bigger Divine swim baits on the bottom. Got 2 deep diving jerk baits. I got the C15 and the C20. So the C20, I had the bluegill color, and this thing is 1.6 ounces. I have 16 to 22 feet. And I try to get this one to cover a different depth range. This one is the Cloud9 15, 1 ounce, 12 to 19 feet. And that is the mudgill color. All great baits, but you're going to need a big, strong rod for this, especially that 1.6 ounce bait. These things are going to have a lot of tension on it. You also want a flexible tip, so when the fish bite that, you're not ripping those treble hooks out of their face. All right, and to go with the A-Rig, I bought the Divine Umbrella Rig jig heads, 1/8 ounce. These are designed specifically for their A-Rig, so I got those as well. All right, onto the Axle jig head. Got 4 different sizes of these. They have a couple different color heads too. They just have the regular raw color head like that. I believe I just got all raw for these, except I also got the Axle underspin as well. It's basically the same thing, just a little blade underneath there, but I got the bluegill color head. Look at that. And these things have a special feature in it. The hook can move up and down, so it helps you with your hookup ratio. I'll break one out for you guys. You don't really need to see all of them. Again, I got the 3/0. That is the 3/0 1/8 ounce, 4/0 1/4 ounce, 3/0 3/8 ounce for the underspin, and then 6/0 for my bigger swim baits, 3/4 ounce. Look at that. So I got the 5/0 one for you guys. The 5/0 is a 1/2 ounce. Got that screw lock. You can see this thing is also free moving here. So you're gonna bring this thing weedless, but once you hook that fish, this thing's gonna go up, penetrate the mouth, and it'll help you keep this thing pinned. But these things are free moving on bottom here. All right, couple left. These are just super simple. The keel weighted hooks for the swim baits. I got these for the sweep. The swim bait I was showing you earlier, this is a 7/0 and the 3/8 ounce. I also got a 6/0 3/8 ounce version of the slightly smaller swim baits. And then for my shaky head worms, I got a 7/0 5/8 ounce for that larger blood apple one there, the 7-inch. Again, I just got these in the black color and green pumpkin for this one. This is the 7/16 ounce 5/0 Divine Shaky. All right, and again, these also have the screw lock features. Kept these weedless. And then we have the 6th Sense Divine Jigging Spoon. This thing is only 2 inches, but it's 1 ounce, so it's going to sink pretty fast. What you're going to do is let this thing sink down slowly. Once you hit into a bait ball or something like that, rip it up, let it fall again. They'll typically bite it on the fall until you just do that and take it back to the boat. But typically you're not casting this thing too far out, either dropping it or just flipping up to a nearby bait ball. Last sets of baits here is the line through treble head. Got a couple different sizes. So we got the bluegill color head and the raw head. So this is the 1/4 ounce right there for the bluegill color. Here's the 1/8 ounce. I'll be throwing this with my smaller Divine swim baits in the winter time to try to get a bite. And then this is the 1/2 ounce, the biggest one I got flying through. I'll quickly show you guys the feature of this. I'll show you guys on the big one, see if you can see it a little better. All right, let's get that screw lock there behind the head. And then, I'm not sure if you can see there, but it's a little hole in the front of that head there. That's going to pop out the back up here, and you can do whatever length you want, tie to a treble, and put that wherever you guys want on the back of your swim bait that you guys have tied to this. These things are great designs. This will help you save a lot of fish as well, because once I get that treble, it's going to come out of the back of the bait, keep that fish on. That could be able to use that momentum of the bait to set that bait flying. And help you save a lot of money as well. So that's all I had today for the unboxing, guys, for the 6th Sense. Obviously, these are some amazing baits. I'm going to see if I can get out on the water either tomorrow or the day after that. Try to test some of these out, and I'll let you guys know. All right, anyways, that'll be it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.